Hello, teacher.
Hello, Angelica. Welcome.
Thank you. Teacher,
Yes.
I want to ask you about something.
Mm-hmm.
Although in some cases, I can't remember the words. So I don't know if you are see this problem that I have. Because I trying to search the word in my mind, but I can't. I can find, but with the time, or when the other person told me, I understand. Yeah. Oh, I think. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You kind
But
of like don't forget the word at the moment, right?
yes,
Oh, that
yes,
happens. That's something that is, it's pretty normal, and it takes some practice, trying to, like everyday practice or talking in English all the time, even with yourself. Like even if you're not, like having a conversation with someone, you can speak in your mind or talk to yourself in your minds, and then have like short conversations. Maybe try to say what you are going to do, what you did yesterday. So try to remember everything, like trying to maybe recap all of the situations that you have lived, that you have experienced, and then in that way you are going to try to remember more words, because it's normal. Like we're not walking dictionaries, and it's impossible to know every single word of the English language. It's like the same in Spanish. Spanish is our mother tongue, but we don't know every single word of the Spanish language. So it's okay. It just takes like practice, but you are doing an amazing job, Angelica.
okay. Thank you so much, teacher.
Of
Yeah.
course, not a problem.
Okay. I was worried. I worried because in Spanish it happened.
Hello, 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 guys. Welcome, everyone. Guys, can you hear me well?
Yes, teacher. Perfect.
Yes. Okay. Let me try something, because I don't know if with the headphones you guys are going to see what to me. Alrighty. Can you hear me or not?
Yes, teacher.
But is it like far away, or can you hear me like regularly?
Like regular.
Just like every day?
Normally, yes.
Okay, because I was just having a class, and then I was wearing my earphones, and then the student said like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like I can hear you like so far away." And then I tried without the headphones, without the earphones, and she was like, "Oh, now I can hear you perfectly." And I was like, "Oh." Like I don't know if normally my students can listen to me well or clearly, but I was like afraid. So I said, okay, I'm gonna ask my students to see if they can hear me or if they can't. But apparently you can. Alrighty, very good, guys, and welcome to our session. Welcome everyone. Today is Friday, August the 25th, and today we are having our 18th class of the session, 18th out of 20 sessions that we are having during this cycle. So welcome everyone to it. I am going to share the agenda for today. We're going to start with a warming up activity about a vocabulary related to a customer service. So there are two games that I'm going to share with you. The first one is, well, I will explain it in a little bit. I'm going through the agenda. So the second activity that we're going to do is a reading task. Okay, so we are going to talk about like what is customer satisfaction, what does it mean to you, and what happens when a customer is not happy, or when customers are not happy. Then we're going to read about this topic, and we're going to answer some questions related to the topic. Then we are going to do an interesting role play. And we are going to finish with a group practice. If we have the time, we're going to do that activity. This is like an extra activity that I added just if we have enough time. Okay, so this is like extra that we can work on. So let's start with the warming up activity. And the first one is dealing with customer complaints. So you are going to click here. And then in this exercise, we are going to have 4 categories and then some sentences. So the first category is for listen attentively. The second category is for apologize, then take action, and the last one, follow up. And then we have here some sentences. The first one is, could you tell me a little more about why that happened, or how that happened, or what happened? So is this expression or is this sentence used when you are active, when you are listening actively, or when you are apologizing, or when you are taking action, or when you are in the follow-up part? We are going to classify it according to the category that you think it belongs. Then it says, I understand why you are upset, angry, frustrated. We're going to solve this as quickly as possible. Is this from listen attentively, apologize, take action, or follow up? This is, oh, I understand. Okay, I understand. Or yes, I see. So you're going to organize these sentences or phrases in the correct category. Then there is another activity, very short. It's a word search, where you are going to find words related to customer service. So let's see, for example, oh, now I can't see one. I can't see one. Oh my goodness. Well, you're going to find the words, okay? You're going to find the words. You're going to find the words somewhere in this first line. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you, Lillian. So what is a picture for this? Okay, and then you're going to click on the picture. You're going to match the word and you're going to match the picture. Very good. Okay, excellent. So that is that is what you guys are going to do. And then at 6:15, 6:16, I'm going to start with the roll call. Okay. So are the activities clear? Is everything clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
All righty. Very, very, very good. So let me share the links on the chat. You guys are going to start, and then in a couple of minutes, I'm going to start with the roll call. So please go ahead. Thank you. Please start working. Alrighty. Acevedo que va Sarai. Sarai. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
I'm here, teacher.
Great. Ayala Viloria Joeli. Okay, Joeli. Vaca Jain Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Amazing. Carrera Bonilla John Hammer. He's not here yet. Fonseca Garcia Freddy.
I'm here.
Alrighty. Lozada Díaz Diana.
Present, teacher.
Great. Muñoz Salazar Andrea.
Present, teacher. I'm here. I'm
Hello,
back. I'm back.
finally. This is so exciting. How is
Oh,
everything?
thanks,
How are you
teacher.
feeling? How is everything?
Now better, teacher, but the first day was terrible, horrible.
Horrible.
Yes,
Sure, I'm
but
sure.
now I'm better. Thanks.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. And then, what about, are you back in your regular activities? How is the thing with your vision? Like, how's everything?
Today,
Okay.
I return to my activities, to my work, to my other activities. Yes.
And is everything like back to normal, or do you still need to,
Yes, but I need to take a care with some
now you need to be careful with
with some
something.
things. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
For example, with the pollution in outside
yeah.
and in
You
the
have to
public
wear you have to
transport.
wear glasses all the time or not? Do you have to
No,
wear glasses?
yes, my regular glasses.
Okay, okay.
But and when I go out for the home, I need to use sunglasses.
Okay, so you need to wear your sunglasses to
Yes,
protect yourself from the sun. I mean,
yes, because I have in my left, in my A left, I have puntos. I don't know how do you say puntos in
okay,
English.
and stitches in
Yes,
your left eye.
stitches. Yes,
Okay,
I have.
alrighty.
So,
Oh, that
but
sounds
now
painful.
I'm better. Yes, it's horrible, teacher. It's like it's it feels like you have
Like
like
something yeah, like
yes,
something annoying. Oh
well,
my
if
goodness.
you feel annoying when you have a little mugrecito,
Yeah,
I don't
like
know how to say.
something gets into your eye,
Yes.
like a small thing that gets
Now
into your eye.
imagine have three
Yeah, how
teachers.
annoying
So
that is. Yeah,
yes,
right.
it's terrible.
But
And
then,
I have
yeah,
initially the operation was only in my A left,
yeah,
but
left
during
eye.
the in my left eye and during the operation, the doctor said that
You
was
also have to
necessary
the other
the
one.
both eyes.
Oh my goodness, both eyes. How
Yes, both
painful.
eyes. And it was terrible. And I'm
Yeah.
crying. And when I'm crying, um, it with a little ball,
Uh-huh.
and was horrible, teacher.
Oh my goodness, I can't imagine how painful that is or that
Yeah.
was. But you're better, and it was a
Yeah.
successful surgery, so that's the most important thing, that it was successful. Now
Now
you're
I'm better, teacher.
Oh,
Thanks.
that's good. That's good. I'm happy that you are here. I'm happy that you're back. I mean, we're about to finish, but but
Yes.
but still, it's still you still have 3 more classes to participate and to be here. So
Yes,
that's
teacher.
that's awesome. All righty,
Uh,
welcome back, Andrea. Yes.
I'm going to watch the videos of the classes on the
Okay, all
weekend.
righty. And
On
then
weekend.
and
Yes.
then yeah, and then you can text me and ask me for whatever you need. I'll be more than happy to help you with anything that you need, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
Alrighty. Okay, of course. Okie dokie. So Natalie, you already wrote in the chat that you are in the session. Yes, I can see you. Excellent. Pinzón Linares Mayra.
Present, teacher.
Amazing. Rodríguez Llorente Harold.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Sandoval Miranda Angélica.
I'm here, teacher, present.
Great, amazing. Velasco Uribe Ana María. Anna. Hello, hello, hello. Alrighty, good. Vera Peña, Jennifer.
I'm here, teacher.
Okie dokie, very good. Alrighty, peeps. Ready? Did you finish with both activities? Finish, finish, finish. Yes or no?
With the second, no, teacher.
No, teacher, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you like 3 more minutes and then we're going to switch activity. We're going to start with the reading, okay? Alrighty, so please continue, 3 more minutes and we switch. Thank you. Alrighty, guys, let's move on. So we are going in the second part or in the second activity from today's class. we're going to do a reading task. But before we start reading, I am going to ask you, what does customer satisfaction mean? What does it mean? Customer satisfaction. When a customer is satisfied, but how? Like, what's the or to what extent?
Teacher, I think that when the client is happy and comfort with this purchase, anyway, if it's a product or a service, but it feel comfortable and that the service is good, or complain all that he wanted.
Or it's what the client wanted. And
Yes,
it's what
and
the,
needed.
what the client wanted and needed, and he's happy or she's happy with the outcome, and he's not upset, of course, with the product or with the service or anything. So the client is satisfied, right, and happy after the purchase or after the service. Alrighty, very good, Angelica, thank you very much. Any other answer, guys? What is that? What do you think it means?
Yes, teacher, and also it's a measure of maybe the experience or how happy is the customer with some product or service.
All righty, very good, Diana. Thank you very much. And then what happens when a customer is not happy, or in general, when customers are not happy? What happens or what can happen?
I think for companies, it represents maybe a loss of loyalty for the customer. Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. So of course, it's not beneficial for the company, right? Of course not. Because maybe the customer might find the same products or another kind of product in another store or in another place where he or she feels happy and satisfied with it. Okay, very good. Thank you, Diana. What else?
It's like when people say that a happy customer is like have free advertising.
Oh,
And of
yes, I
course,
love that.
a hungry customer is free advertising, but in
But
the
in a negative way, right?
in the other way. Yes,
In the
exactly.
negative way. So when
Yes.
he's angry, even though maybe your product is not bad or your service, but then that customer was not satisfied or was not happy about it, so then that person is going to talk or to his or her
With
friends
the other
about
person,
it,
yeah.
and then yeah, negative advertisement for the company.
And it happened when it's positive and when it's negative.
So in both ways, right? Very good. Okay, so peeps, I don't know if you guys remember, but some classes ago we were talking about Amazon, and we said that Amazon is the best company, or it's the leader in customer service, right? And we learned about the way Amazon works for their clients and the policies and like all the process for clients, and Amazon makes it so easy for customers. So today we are going to learn how to deal with complaints for customer service representatives or call center agents. So we are going to read a text, and then here hold on, let me share my screen. It's a website, right? It's a website that is dealing with complaints for ESL customer service representatives. So we're going to read, and then we are going to also find like useful phrases from a conversation between a customer and a sales representative or a call center agent or an agent, right? And then we are going to identify some helpful or useful phrases that you might need or that you might want to, learn for the future or for, like in general. So we are going to read, and then here we're going to find key vocabulary, key phrases, and then at the end, once we finish reading, you guys are going to answer this. So let's start. We are going to start reading, and then do you prefer to read this individually, or should we read it together? What do you guys prefer?
Individually.
Together, teacher.
Individually, together. Okay.
Mm,
What about the
It's
rest?
your decision.
It's a hard decision, right? So we have one individually and one together. What about the rest? Do you prefer that we read it together and then we check for
Together, teacher.
together? Alrighty, very good. So I am going to need a person to be a customer, and I'm going to need a person to be the customer care representative. Okay, so let's see. Who can read? Diana, can you read customer, and then John,
Yes, teacher.
customer care representative?
Okay,
Me,
teacher.
teacher, customer care representative.
Yes, so Diana is going to be the customer, and you are going to be the customer care representative.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
Okay, teacher.
So I'm going to start reading this first part. It says, mistakes happen. When they do, customer service representatives often need to handle customers' complaints. It's also important for customer service representatives to gather information to help resolve the problem. The following short conversation provides some helpful phrases to deal with complaints. So go ahead, Diana and John.
Okay, teacher. Good morning. I purchased a computer from your company last month. Unfortunately, I'm not satisfied with my new computer. I'm having a lot of problems.
Teacher, it disappeared.
Yes, yes, teacher. I think the teacher.
Teacher, you're mute.
I was silent. Sorry. So I was trying to say that I was trying to zoom it so that you could see better, and it disappeared. But now, okay, let me share my screen again. Sorry. Alrighty. Yes. Okay, excellent. So go ahead. Yeah, take two. Go ahead.
Okay, what seems to be the problem?
I'm having problems with my internet connections, as well as repeated crashes when I try to run my word processing software.
Did you read the instructions that came with the computer?
Well, yes, but the trouble coding section was no help.
What happened exactly?
Well, the internet connection doesn't work. I think the modem is broken. I'd like a replacement.
How are you using the computer when you try to connect to the internet?
I was trying to connect to the internet. What kind of question is that?
I understand you're upset, sir, ma'am. I'm just trying to understand the problem. I'm afraid it's not our policy to replace computer because of glitches.
I bought this computer with the software preloaded. I haven't touched anything.
We're sorry that you have had a problem with this computer. Could you bring in your computer? I promise you will, sorry, I promise you we'll check the settings and get back to you immediately.
Okay, that will work for me.
Is there anything else I need to know about this that I haven't thought to ask?
No, I'd just like to be able to use my computer to connect to the internet.
We'll do our best to get your computer working as soon as possible.
It means a thank you, teacher, from the customer.
Alrighty, yes, that part was missing, you know, that part was missing in this. But thank you, Diana, and thank you, John. So after this conversation, we find here some keywords. So we have customer service representatives or reps, or you know, the short forms, gather information, resolve the problem, deal with complaints, not our policy, troubleshoot, and glitch. Is there any word from here that you don't recognize? For example, troubleshoot. What is this? Troubleshoot.
Troubleshoot is when you have to work to resolve a problem. Troubleshoot.
Yes.
You troubleshoot your device, your computer, your machine. It's like most of the time with technological devices.
With technology, yes, exactly. Very good. Excellent. Thank you very much. John, what about glitch? What's the meaning of glitch?
Like an error from a computer or a electronic device.
So it's a malfunction, right? It's okay. So suddenly it stopped working, or something appeared on the screen, or it simply stopped working, right? And or an irregularity in of the equipment. So that is a glitch. Okay. So we're going to see these useful phrases, guys, because we are going to do a role play today. And you are going to deal with a very upset and angry customer that is going to be, you know, calling you or visiting you in a store. And then that person is going to be like super upset about a situation that I'm going to share with you. So we are going to see these key phrases. So we have what seems to be the problem, or what happened exactly. I'm afraid it's not our policy to return or to give you the money back, or I promise you will receive a new product, or I promise we will fix your problem. Here we have, did you read the instructions that came with the computer? Did you read the instructions that came with the machine? And so on. How were you using that computer when the situation happened? How were you using the device when it stopped working? I understand you're upset. I completely understand why you are feeling upset right now, and so on. I'm just trying to understand the problem, or we're sorry that you have had a problem with this product. I totally understand your frustration. Also, like, is there anything else I need to know about this that I haven't thought to ask? Is there anything else that I need to know? Is there anything else that you're concerned about? So all these useful phrases are going to be very useful for the activity that we're going to be working on right after this task. So people, here in the last part of this website, there is a comprehension quiz. You are going to answer the questions to check your understanding of the conversation between a customer and a customer service representative. So when did the customer buy the computer? A month ago, yesterday, or she hasn't purchased it yet?
A month ago.
So yes, a month ago. So you're going to choose it. And then if it is correct, it's going to give you the immediate feedback. So you're going to know immediately or right away if you chose the correct option, or if not, maybe it was another one. Okay, so you're going to answer 10 questions. Okay, just 10 questions, and you are going to see if you get the right or the wrong answers. Okay, this part is going to be individually. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Alrighty, very good. So go ahead and please start. Thank you. Ready, guys? Did you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we're going to answer these questions. We're going to see, when did the customer buy the computer? We have that it was a month ago. How many problems is the customer having?
Two, teacher.
So
One
she's
is connection, another is possession software.
yes, she's having two problems connecting to the internet and using word processing software. If you can answer a few questions, I'm sure we will get rid of the problem or resolve the problem soon.
Resolve.
Resolve.
Yeah.
Resolve in this context is the best way. Get rid of means to eliminate, but it's not like, oh, get rid of the problem. So it's not like, in that context, is not the best option. So it's to resolve the problem. I'm afraid it's not the done thing, or it's not our policy, or it's not legit to replace computer with software problems.
Not our policy.
Not our
Policy.
policy. When did the first customer first notice the problem?
The first one.
Trying to connect
When
to
trying to
internet.
Trying to connect to the internet. Yes. What suggestions does the customer service make to solve the problems? Unplug the computer, speak to it politely, bring it in for repairs.
Bring it into for repairs.
Bringing it for repairs. Yes. Could you please troubleshoot my computer, or I can't seem to get this software working properly? Sorry, can you please troubleshoot, or sign gently to my computer?
Troubleshoot.
Troubleshoot. Once I make up, identify, or gather the information,
Gather.
Got it.
gather the information. Yes. As a customer representative, I need to get jiggy, dispense, or deal with complaints
Deal.
and troubleshoots. Deal.
Yes.
Yes, I need to deal with complaints and troubleshoot software problems. And number 10, our administrative customer service or clever representatives provide help for customers from around the world.
Customer service.
Our customer service. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty, guys. Very good. Excellent job. Okay, dokie. So now in this part of the session, I am going to explain the following activity. Okay. So let me share it with you on your folder, because I think it's not in there yet. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so now we're going to be working in couples or in small groups, or 3 people per group, because you're going to do a role play. A customer is super upset about a situation. So there are going to be 2 situations, right? 2 situations. Let me download it here. This guy. All right. Here. Okay. So the first one is angry customer. Okay. So for the first person, the person that is going to be student A, you're a customer who has bought a pair of very expensive shoes. But after 3 days, you notice as the stitching is frying and your expensive shoes now look as if you have had them for years. What is the meaning of this? The stitching is frying. What do you think it means? Any ideas? Stitching is
Maybe like when a thing have a lot of time of use, like desgaste. I don't know in English.
Okay.
Teacher, I don't know how to say in English, but I referring with despegarse in
Okay.
Spanish.
In Spanish, it will be more like la costura, the stitching, la parte de los zapatos, the stitching is frying. Quiere decir que como que se están saliendo, o sea, se están como deshilachando.
Deshilachar.
Ajá, excellent, very good. Thank you. And your expensive shoes now look as if you have had them for years, but they're new, right? You bought them 3 days ago. On top of that, you have noticed that the color has suddenly started to fade. What is the meaning of fade?
Desvanecerse, opacarse.
Yes, aha. And they're no longer the dark brown shoes that you bought. And these shoes look terrible with your business suits. So you bought them because you work in an office and you have to wear suits. And then you bought those expensive shoes because they look better with your business suits, but now they look awful, they look old, they look horrible. You cannot find the receipt for the shoes, but you still have the bag and the box in which the shop supplied them in. You're angry as you only bought these shoes 3 days ago. You decide to go back to the shop and get your money back. You want your money. You have decided you don't want any more shoes from this shop as now you don't trust the quality. You're like, oh my goodness, no way. Like, I'm not going to get another pair of shoes and then it's gonna happen again. So I just don't want to deal with that anymore. I want my money back. So that is
Teacher, it happened to me in Bata.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Haven't
and Bata is a good place.
Yeah, it is. It's been such
And
a
it happened
popular, and famous brand
Colombia.
in
Yeah.
Colombia. It's
Yes,
everyone knows that store.
and it happened to me with similar with the stitching, but in the part of the talon. I don't know how you say talon
Okay,
in it.
okay, but stitching, okay.
Not in the front part.
Were
In the
like
bottom
high
part.
heels? Were they high heels? Or just like
No.
okay. So it happened to you, and then
Yeah.
you were super upset of that.
But the boy no, the I don't remember if I received the product because was online.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember, but the boy that received a friend of my boyfriend said that the shoes are in the perfect conditions.
Condition. Oh,
Yes.
that's
But
super annoying.
yes, and when I see I think that what this
Are
is.
you are you serious? Like, is
Yes,
this a joke or are you being serious right now? Oh, I
yes,
know. It's frustrating,
this is
right? It's
my
frustrating.
shoes or your shoes.
Right, it's frustrating. It is for sure. Okay,
Yes.
so maybe you're gonna be role A. Maybe you're going to be this student for this activity. Alrighty, very good. And then we're going to see role B. So you are the manager of a shop and you have had a busy season selling some of the new lines sent in by your supplier. So this activity, it's not going to be like on a phone call, like in a call center, but still you're going to deal with a person in a place, in a store. So you are the manager of that store, of that shop, and you have had a busy season selling some of the new lines sent in by your supplier. You have just had an email from your supplier saying that there has been a problem at the factory with one of the new tanning dyes and that the color in some shoes might fade. This problem has now been fixed. They identified the problem and they fixed it right away. However, they said like, okay, some customers might be unhappy with this. The supplier has said that they're more than happy to replace any shoes brought back by customers for a new pair with the correct tanning agent. So you have already had 5 customers bring their shoes back, and you have a pile of shoes now ready to be sent back for replacement. You cannot afford to get refunds on the shoes that you have, as you have your target, sorry. You cannot afford to give refunds on the shoes as you have your targets to reach set by the head office. So you have to replace the shoes. Like, you cannot give money back to the customer. You need to find a solution and maybe trying to, so the customer changes the pair of shoes or replaces them with a new pair. So you need to convince the customer that that is the best option. Okay, you can use these useful phrases. The customer might say, I'm very dissatisfied with the quality of the shoes. I expected more, or I am unhappy with. This is not good enough. I want my money back now. I'm not taking no for an answer. Remember that you are very upset. You're very angry. What are you going to do about it? I want to speak to the manager. Who is in charge? I want to speak to them. And then the shop assistant, like, I'm so sorry. I must apologize for this. I can only apologize, sir, ma'am. Please accept my apologies. I'm afraid I cannot do that, sir or ma'am. I am not in a position to offer you a refund. If you could just bear with me for a moment, I will endeavor to do my best to assist you. It is not the policy of this shop to offer a refund without a receipt, because remember that you don't have a receipt. Okay, you lost the receipt, you cannot find it. So I am afraid that all we can offer you is a replacement, or if you're not prepared to replacement, there is little I can do, sir, or there is little I can do, ma'am. That is the first situation. You can choose that situation, or you can choose this situation, the second one. So this is a difficult customer. You need to have some spare parts. What is the meaning of spare parts? What is that? Let's read the whole thing to see if maybe you can get it from the context. You need to have some spare parts immediately as your machine has broken down. So what do you think it means?
Like extra pieces to repair or something.
Okay, extra pieces. Okay, could be. In Spanish, we say repuestos.
Yes.
Okay, so you need to have some spare parts immediately as your machine has broken down. You know what parts you need, so you decide to go to the shop and buy them. You actually see the parts you need on top of the shelf of the store, but when you ask the assistant, they tell you that they're not for sale. You say like, why? Like and then they say that they have to keep them in stock for their technicians. So you ask if they have others in the stock room that you can actually buy. They say that they sold the last of them this morning. So you ask the sales assistant if you can buy those on the top shelf, and you even offer more money, extra money. You say, okay, I can pay you more because I really need those spare parts immediately. The assistant tells you that he's not authorized to sell them. and you're beginning to lose your temper. So you start to feel angry and you need the spare parts today as you have an important order to fill. And if you do not do it today, you will lose the account. So it's something related to your job. You demand to speak to the manager. The assistant tells you that the manager is busy. You are now very angry and refuse to leave the shop until you have your spare parts. So you are very upset and you don't want to leave the shop without the spare parts. Then for the role B, you are the stock assistant for a supplier of spare parts. You have had a bad day. Besides that, your boss has been giving you a hard time all day. And his last orders were to, under no circumstances, he's interrupted by anyone, no matter what the problem is, and more especially by you. So he said, like, do not interrupt me. It doesn't matter who comes here. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Do not interrupt me. So a client arrives and he wants a spare parts reserved for the technicians. You have told your boss many times to keep these stores elsewhere, but he has never listened to you. You have told the client that there is none of the spare parts that he wants. The client has now asked to have those reserved for the technicians, even offering you more money. You have to tell him that you are not authorized to do that. When he asks to speak to the manager, you have to tell him that he's busy. The client is now very angry and is refusing to leave until he has spoken to the manager or he has the spare parts. So the customer is not leaving until he speaks to the manager or has the spare parts. Decide what you should do and what action you should take. Useful phrases here for the customer, like I need to have, I demand to have, I'm not happy about this at all, I demand to speak to the manager, let me speak to someone with more authority, this is not good enough, I want to speak to the person in charge now. And the shop assistant, you say, I'm so sorry, like I understand, but, or please understand, or I'm sorry, sir or ma'am, but the manager is busy at the moment. Perhaps I could order them for you. I'm not authorized to do that. I can recommend another supplier. Please, sir or ma'am, if you come down a minute, let me see if there is something else I can do. Let's see if there is an alternative solution. You could always come back tomorrow, sir or ma'am, and so on. Okay. So you decide which situation you want to work on. It could be situation 1 or it could be situation 2. Now, guys, I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms. You can create a copy of the document if, yes, like someone already did. So this is a copy of, let's see if it has an owner, so no one writes on it. Who is the owner of this? Nobody?
Me, teacher.
Oh, you, Angelica. All righty. So if, for example, Angelica is my partner and we want to write a script or we want to write ideas, you create a copy of the document so you can write on it. So you don't, I mean, you need to create a copy. I think it's better. It's better to create a copy and then you guys write down your ideas and mock a conversation or create a conversation. I will be monitoring the activity. I will be visiting the groups and I will also help you with anything that you need. Okay. So I am going to share the link of the folder again. And now I am going to organize the groups, the breakout rooms. I understand that sometimes some of you are working and some of you might not be able to work on the activity. I mean, I would appreciate if all of you can work on it, but if you can't, I mean, it's okay. So I'm gonna ask Angelica, can you work on the activity?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, all right. Natalie, can you? Probably not. Freddy, can you work in the activity?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Christian, can you?
Yes, teacher.
Alrighty. Mayra Pinzon, can you?
Yes, teacher.
Jennifer, can you?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Harold. Okay, you can participate, not actively, but you can join one of the groups and then maybe provide your classmates with ideas, or you can listen to them. Alrighty. Good. Diana, can you?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. John, can you participate? John, maybe not, but I am going to send John and Natalie to the breakout rooms so that they can maybe help you or at least listen to the activity. Andrea Munoz, can you?
Yes, teacher.
Alrighty. Joely, can you?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Ana Maria, can you participate in the task? Ana Maria, can you participate in the task in the role play? Yes, alrighty, very good. So let me create the groups. So we are going to have Angélica and Freddy, Andrea, Jennifer, Mayra, Ana Maria, Cristian, Diana. Okay. Guys, and then if you need to share screen, you will have the access to share your screen. I am going to be visiting the groups in the meantime. Please join.
Sorry, I must apologize. Hi,
Podemos
teacher.
colocar hi teacher. It's not a policy of the shop to offer a refund of your purchase.
Okay, Joely. And that's all.
Hi, teacher.
Teacher, we have you finished.
Hello, girls. So what's going on here?
Joely was a hungry customer. The customer service, and Jennifer was my boss. So I
Right.
asked my boss about how what solutions we have for Joely. And we talk about role play 1 about the shoes.
Shoes. Alrighty. I want to listen to you.
Okay, again. So Joely, again.
Okay.
Okay, Joely. No. Welcome to our store. How can I help you?
Okay, welcome. That there is a problem, a serious problem uh, with your shoes. I mean, I just bought that shoes 3 years, 3 days ago, and it's a disaster. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's not good enough. It's like so expensive, and it only lasts 3 days. How
Oh,
can that be possible? I mean, how?
okay, I understand. And you have the resize with you?
Yes, there is.
Okay, let me check.
The receipt. The receipt.
The receipt. Okay, let me check. Okay, yes. It's 3 days ago. Okay. In this moment, the solution is that if you want other shoes, we can do the same. Do you want other shoes?
No, I don't want another shoe. You don't understand me. I want my money back. I don't want another shoes. I don't trust the quality.
Okay, I understand your position, but in our condition of cost or customers, we can't give your money in this moment because I'm only authorized for give other shoes. So, but you can choose whatever you want. It's not important if it's more expensive, whatever you want.
Are you even listening to me? I no want another shoes. I want my money back. It's difficult to understand.
Okay, no, I understand, but this is a solution that I don't have in this moment for you. So let me one moment. I'm going to talk with my boss, okay?
Okay.
So, boss,
Hi.
I say to
Hi.
you,
Tell me what's
we
going
have,
on.
I say to you, we have a lot of angry customers. I have in the store one person that say that she don't want other shoes. She wants the money. She wants the money. So I say that
And
that we don't give the money, but she says that need the money.
okay, and when did he when did she bought the pair of shoes
Three
and
days
When did she
ago.
buy? When did she
okay,
buy?
when did she buy the pair of shoes and
Three
um
days 3 days ago.
okay, I see, and she still have the receipt.
Yes, she have.
Okay,
She have.
and what we can do is that I could make a request for the local leader of our area, and the process could last 10 or 15 days. So for that reason, ask the client their personal information and bank and data bank for give her to return her the refund. So please let me know if she accept this solution.
Okay, okay. In the email, she have all the information. Yes.
Yes, she will receive the whole information about the process
Okay.
by email.
Okay. So, Joely, I have one solution for you. In this moment, we are going to start a process to give your money, for give to you the money. And I need that you leave the shoes here and your personal information like your email and your contact, your phone number. And with this, we will communicate with you in about 7 days that we have an answer for our local for our supervisor or local area.
Okay, so you are telling to me that I have to come back in 7 days?
No. You need come back because when in 7 days that we have the answer, we communicated with you and say the answer. And if you want to go here for the money, it's okay. But if you want that maybe we will deposit the money in your bank account, it's okay.
Okay, that would be great.
Okay, so what is your email?
Is joely123 at gmail at com.
Okay, Joely, and your phone number?
000123456.
Okay, Joely, it's perfect. I received the shoes. Okay, all is good. We communicated with you. We will communicate with you. It's okay. Thanks
Okay.
for coming, and we really apologize the problem.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Alrighty, girls. Very good. Excellent job. That was a difficult situation, right? It was a very difficult situation, but it's something that it can happen anytime, especially if we are working in a store or as a call center agent, like in any other situation. So that might happen. So guys, well, girls, I am going to visit the other groups, and then in like 4 minutes, we're going back to the main session. Okay, so please wait here. You can continue talking or I don't know, doing something else. 4 minutes, and then we're going back to the main session. Okay, thank you.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Hello, peeps. Did you finish with the task? Ana Mayra Harold, did you finish?
Hello, teacher. No, we are doing the script.
Oh, alrighty, good. Hello, Christian, Diana, Natalie. Did you guys finish?
Hi, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay.
We finished. Yes.
You are group number 4, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. Okay, so I would love to listen to you guys. Go ahead.
Oh, teacher. Okay. We have to repeat the because we don't write the situation, but
Oh, you
okay.
didn't write a situation. It was just like
No,
whatever came to your
no,
mind.
we just
Oh, that's
did
fine.
the activity.
Okay.
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 Okay, you can do it.
Okay, teacher. Okay, good morning. I would like to buy some spare parts because my machine was broken.
Hi,
Could you help me with that?
yes, do you have like the spare part with you? Because I need to know what kind of a spare part you need.
Yes, I have here a sample, so you can see if maybe you can help me with that. Could you check,
Okay.
please?
Yes, and normally we trade with this kind of a spare part, but right now we didn't have any of any in on stock, so I cannot help you with the purchase.
But I'm seeing that just right behind you.
Yes,
At the top shelf.
yes, I understand, but those spare pieces are just for exhibition, are very old, are not designed, I mean, are not in good condition for using a real machine. If I sold you, maybe could have a bigger problem, and they are not part of the inventory.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's a bad news because I need that spare parts because I have to fill and I have an importer order to fill, and if I don't get that today, I will lose the account. It's really important for me.
I understand, but right now I don't have in stock any quantity of that is spare parts. And dependence of the damage, you will need many of them, or not just a few. So honestly, I cannot help you with that right now.
Well, I'm not happy about this at all. I would like to speak to the manager, please.
I understand you, but right now he's on the meeting, and I don't know how much time will take that meeting, so I can call it right. I can't call him right now.
Maybe you could let me speak with to someone with more authority, please.
Right now, in this moment in the store, I only me, I am the only person and the manager, and he is on the meeting. He's no other
Okay.
employee.
Okay, and what is the solution that you can offer me now? I try to explain you how important is that for me.
Okay, I understand you. The best thing that I can do without any promise is try to call a supplier, see if he has something on stock, and try to make a sale for you. There is no promise about that.
Could you please check with the supplier maybe if it is possible to send the spare parts and maybe receive it today, maybe at night?
Okay, I'm going to say it, depending on the hour, maybe it will be impossible. Give me like some minutes to call and all this stuff.
Okay, thank you for your help.
Okay.
All right. Done?
Teacher.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
I was really, I was really like maybe Chrissy was trying to call someone else.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
did I wait or are they done?
I
I
was
didn't know.
I was waiting for him to because the
Alright.
solution was that I will pay some extra for the delivery. Yes.
Alrighty, very good.
Teacher,
Yes.
I'm not good being upset customer.
Yeah, you were like super calm. You were like, okay, can I try? Can I see? So Diana, you're not usually the kind of customer service, right? But that's good. That's good. That's something that's something positive. Because you're usually super calm and you can control your emotions. So that's great. Alrighty, peeps. So we are about to finish in like the other groups. I have two groups that haven't finished. So I hold on, I have one person in the waiting room. Give me one sec. Room number 2. No, number 2. Alrighty. Okay, so in like 4 minutes, I am going to send you back to the main session. We are going to talk about, general important things, and then we're done. Okay. So please.
Hi, teacher.
Okay,
Hello.
Sorry,
Hello, Natalie.
I recently have my lunch. My schedule is changing right now, and
Okay.
the enterprise is getting out a lot of people, so I need to
Yeah,
do
right. No, it's
everything.
okay. It's okay. I understand. So Christian and Diana were just doing one activity. And then in 4 minutes we're going back to the main session. So maybe they can explain to you like what we just did. And give you like some heads up. And then in 4 minutes we're going back to the main session. Okay?
Okay, perfect, teacher. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, guys.
Teacher, you have the mic off.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my mom. Hello. Hello, guys. How was the activity? I was visiting the groups. I heard some of the conversations. I I was I couldn't listen to all of the conversations because some of you were still working on the scripts. So I just couldn't hear you. But I was checking your scripts on the documents that you guys were using for this activity. How were the angry customers? Were they nice to you or were they super upset?
They were like Karens, super annoying.
Weird? Oh my goodness.
Yes, teacher, like toxic.
So here where Diana is like the best customer because she was super, like, okay, what can we do? What options can you give me? She was super calm. She was like amazing. She's not usually an angry customer, so she's the
I'm really bad for faking and a smile.
You're really bad for faking.
Or for being silent. I mean, to be very patient and to stay calm with the person.
We're not like that. Alrighty. Okay, guys. Well. I'm going to switch to Spanish now. Listo, chicos. Bueno, cambio a español para dejar algo muy claro y es el tema de que ya llegamos a nuestro fin. Ya hoy tuvimos nuestra clase número 18. El lunes y el martes tendremos nuestras dos últimas sesiones, nuestros dos últimos encuentros. Bueno, el lunes vamos a trabajar en algunas actividades de Moodle, vamos a tratar de pronto dejar esas actividades ya desarrolladas, trabajándolas en clase, para que ustedes pues no tengan que correr con esto, porque el ciclo termina el martes. Entonces el martes lo que vamos a hacer es el examen final. Y además, si nos queda el tiempo, pues haremos alguna actividad de speaking. Entonces, muy seguramente como un role play similar, donde pues ustedes en esta de pronto última horita hagan alguna situación o propongan una situación, de pronto un tema un poco más libre, no dándoselos yo como hemos hecho de, ok, vamos a hacer este angry customers y complaints and so on, sino que ya de pronto ustedes decidan cómo quieren hacerlo. Entonces sería como de pronto, si nos da el tiempo, porque pues el examen no creo que ustedes se demoren 2 horas, es un examen muy similar al midterm, y también en la plataforma de Moodle, y con ejercicios muy similares como de reading y de vocabulary que hemos venido trabajando en las diferentes unidades. Y listo, chicos, ese sería pues nuestro último encuentro. Entonces, les recuerdo pues las fechas para que lo tengan muy presente. Andrea, tú tienes que ponerte pues al día con las actividades de Moodle. Te voy a indicar rápidamente dónde puedes encontrar el examen. Entonces,
Vale, teacher.
espérame, antes de terminar aquí la sesión, voy a hacer el proceso de ingreso, como recordándote pues dónde puedes encontrar el examen. Entonces ingresas a WIS Moodle, Instituto de Lenguas, haces el ingreso como normalmente lo haces y pues ahí te vas a encontrar el grupo de call center. Ya tenemos todas las actividades de unidad 1, 2, 3 y 4 realizadas, especialmente las que dice hands-on. Esas son las actividades que debes sí o sí tenerlas desarrolladas. Todas estas actividades como de take-in, de telemarketing and information and vocabulary and dictation time, son actividades que no son, no se evalúan, o sea, no tienen peso en Moodle. Es importante pues realizarlas, las hacíamos en clase, hacíamos de pronto alguna actividad relacionada al respecto, pero no son actividades que tengan peso en Moodle. Entonces, si tú decides hacerlas, maravilloso. Si no, si solamente te quieres enfocar en estas que son realmente las más importantes, pues también it's up to you. Sí es importantísimo que estas que a ustedes les aparece, las trabajen porque son las actividades que tienen peso y lo que se va a ver reflejado en la nota de Moodle, ¿ok? Es importante trabajarlas todas, no es como en los ciclos anteriores que dejábamos como 2 actividades por unidad, no. Estas sí son importantes trabajarlas todas porque hemos dado los espacios de clase para trabajar en muchas de estas, entonces sí todas deben estar desarrolladas. Ahora, ¿dónde encuentras el examen de mitad de ciclo? En Toolbox. Tú ingresas a Toolbox y ahí te aparece Esp Call Center Midterm Exam. Solo tienes un intento de desarrollarlo, de trabajarlo, entonces antes de enviarlo, pues asegúrate de leer muy bien, es un examen muy corto, muy sencillo. Y pues ya el martes a ustedes les aparecerá en la franja de clase habilitado el Call Center, el Esp Call Center Final Exam. Por ahora a ustedes no les aparece porque está oculto para ustedes. And that's it, guys. Como máximo miércoles para tener todas las actividades listas, porque recuerden que yo debo subir notas al sistema, entonces digamos que los tiempos, me dan unos tiempos para desarrollarlo, pero pues no es el tiempo que yo escoja, sino el que debo seguir por órdenes de la coordinación y demás. Entonces, creería que el tiempo máximo para tener todas las actividades listas es el día miércoles, ¿ok? El lunes vamos a trabajar las restantes que quedan de la unidad 5. Entonces, si les hace falta alguna de la unidad 1, 2, 3 y 4, por favor pónganse al día lo posible en el fin de semana. Las de la unidad 5 no las hagan todavía. eh, las que no hemos trabajado en clase porque esas las vamos a hacer el lunes, ¿ok? Entonces, solo las de la unidad 5. Las otras que tienen pendientes sí deben hacerlas. And that's it, guys. Yes, Natalie.
Teacher, nosotros tenemos que tener del Moodle las 2 primeras de cada sección o todo el Moodle
No,
completo.
todas las actividades
Listo.
de Moodle.
Listo, teacher, gracias.
All right, very good. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend and good night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher. Take care.
Bye.
Hi, teacher.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye, teacher. Have a good night.
Bye.